Glass lantern. Maybe I could get one lantern. You know?
Thank you.
You got me this far. I can swim the rest of the way to Narmok once I have rested a bit. From there I'm taking a first ship back to Hammerfell. That's a good idea. I wish I could thank you for rescuing me, but the bandits took everything I had. Oh, don't worry. I have already find some good loot. You again. Well, I guess since she's safe, I can recall back.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
You have to wait a bit more, since you gave me this permission to do some freelancing work. So what I'm going to do is to report back to Rad Hardheart. Then I'm going to travel to Ebonheart. Maybe get a promotion, I think. Yeah, I will be able to get a promotion. And then take a mission for the sergeants of the altar, I guess. How do you call him? From K. From that red guard. He is a priest of Stendar. And after that, I guess I could take another mission from K. Cosades. So
we share the same company. What can I do for you?
what's the situation with Denza? Yeah, you rescued Denza? I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm glad too. Those smugglers were not a threat at all, I guess. To me at least. So how about an advancement? You're a good soldier, Verenius Nero. I'm proud to give you the rank of Knight Errant and this cuirass and greaves. Wow, so now I am a knight. That's good. I'm not a soldier, I guess, anymore. Alright, it's already a good start. I'm an officer now. Imperial Templar Knight Cuirass. Wow. Okay. Let me equip it. No, that's what I wanted. I'm a knight. Knight errant. Yes, of course. I hope I can help. Tell me your question. Yeah, I just wanted to get to train with you just a little bit my long blade skill. And then I'm going to bed. Yeah. Maybe I should sell my old cuirass
The
first.
pleasure is all mine.
So, would you be interested in my old cuirass? I guess yes. Could you give me a bit more, like maybe 140? Sure, okay. Alright. So what What time is it? It's 10 p.m. Alright, it's time to go to bed. I could also read a book, I guess, that I have found in this cave. It's called The X-Men. X-Skill, okay. So the X-Men. Of all the members of the Morrock tongue I have spoken with, none disturbed me as much as Minas Toric, a quiet and reserved man who never drank, never visited a brothel, or even uttered a curse. He was famous for his ability to make people disappear. Once a person was targeted by the Brotherhood and Toric was sent to them, they would simply cease to be. I asked him once what his weapon of choice was, and was equally startled by his answer. I only liked to use axes, he said, in his typical quiet voice. The image of this silent, dour fellow attacking anyone with a weapon as inherently bloody and violent as an axe so frightened and intrigued me that I questioned him about it further. This is an inherently dangerous activity for assassins and are not typically keen to give their stories. Toric did not mind the questions, though it took some time to get the full story out of him, as naturally shy and reserved as he was. It seemed that Toric had been orphaned at a very young age and sent to live with his uncle, a salt-rice plantation owner in Showgorod in northern Vardenfell. The man promised to show his nephew the business and eventually make him a partner when he was old enough. In the meantime, the boy was put to work as his uncle's house servant. It was a grueling life, as the old man was very particular about how things should be done. The boy was first required to give all the floors in the house a thorough scouring, from the attic to the cellar. Whenever the floor was not cleaned to the uncle's satisfaction, which was frequent, Toric was trashed and forced to begin again. The boy's second duty was to ring the bells that would bring the laborers into the house. This was done at least 4 times a day, once for each meal, but if his uncle had any news or additional instructions for the laborers, which he frequently did, the bell might need to be sounded a dozen times or more. It was a huge iron bell in the tower, and the boy quickly discovered that he had to throw his entire body into the motion of pulling the chain in order to have it sound loud enough to bring everyone in from the field. If he was tired and did not pull the back-breaking chain hard enough, his uncle was soon at his side to beat him until he rang the bell loud and clear. Toric's third task was dusting all the shelves and his uncle's waste library. As deep and old as the shelves were, he was required to work with a long, heavy duster on a rod. The only way that he could reach to the back of the shelves was to hold the duster at his shoulder and then swing it out in a sweeping motion. Again, if the uncle saw any dust left over or felt that the boy was not working as hard as he ought to, the punishment was swift and severe. After several years, Minas Toric grew into a young man, but his job responsibilities were not increased. His uncle promised to teach him the business once Toric had demonstrated his mastery of his several assignments. Divorced from any knowledge of any work other than his own, Toric never knew how badly in debt his uncle was and how poorly the farm's yield was. In his 18th year, Toric was called into the cellar by his uncle. He thought that he had not done a good enough job scouring the floor down there and was frightened of the beating to come. What he found, however, was his uncle packing his goods into crates. "I'm leaving Morrowind," he explained. "The business has gone sour, so I thought I would try my luck running a caravan in Skyrim. I understand there is a good money to be made trading fake Dreamer artifacts to the Nords and Cyrodiils. I wish I could take you with me, my lad, but there won't be much need for scouring, bell pulling and dusting where I'm going." "But uncle," said Turek, "I can't read. I knows nothing of the business you promised to teach me. What wills I does on my own?" "I'm certain you can find a job in some domestic capacity," shrugged the uncle. "I have done my best with you." Turek had never stood up to his uncle before and felt no anger, only a sort of coldness that gripped his heart. Among his uncle's possessions being packed away was an old heavy iron axe, allegedly of Dreamer manufacture. He picked it up in his hands and was surprised to find that it was not much heavier than his dusting rod. In fact, it felt very comfortable as he pulled it over his shoulder and swung it out as he had done so many times before. In this instance, however, he swung it into his uncle's right arm. The old man screamed with pain and rage, but for some reason Turek didn't feel frightened anymore. He propped the axe against his other shoulder and swung it out again. It cut a swath across the old man's chest and he fell to the floor. Turek hesitated before lifting the axe above his head. It was another natural position for him, like he was ringing a bell. Over and over again he swung down as he was calling the laborers in from the field. Except that this time there was no sound except for a vast thump, and no laborers came in from the field. Of course, his uncle had sent them away hours before. After a time, there was nothing left of his uncle that couldn't be washed down the cellar drain. The process of cleaning up came easily to Turek as well. Blood scrubbed up much quicker than the usual grime, and Sultry's floor then littered the cellar floor. It was well known that Torek's uncle was planning to leave Morrowind, so his disappearance provoked no suspicion. The house and all the belongings were sold to the debt collectors, but Turek took the axe. It seems that his uncle had given him some worthwhile business skills after all. Wow, that's something. That's quite a tale. Alright, let's try to sleep after this tale. Alright, 7 hours, 8 hours I guess. Will do. So maybe I should ask for another job. Alright, do you have any tasks for me? Go to Narmok and kill the pair of breeding netch that threatens the town. Interesting, I was there just last time. Okay, what happened? Like I said, there is a pair of breeding netch north of Narmok. Kill them before they wander back into town again and report back to me. Okay. Well, again, I guess I could visit this town once again. But now I'm going to teleport or recall
Greetings to you. A pleasure to
back
meet.
to Mora. So what I want to do here, I guess I could always sell my loot, but I think that Imperial Fort is a better place to do this. I'm not that I have still some free space. So I'm going to travel to Ebonheart. As I was planning. Take me to Ebonheart. Vivek, of course.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
How far am I? Yeah, pretty far, okay.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
It's very confusing. Imperial
Nice to see
Cheeto.
you.
Of course. What may I do for you?
What say you?
So what's this about?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Ah, greetings. What shall we do? Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Imperial Cheeto. Yes, I'm going to talk. I'm going to ask for a promotion and then take a mission from a Standard Priest. Priest of Standard. So,
What did I do to deserve this honor?
nothing. We will talk in a minute.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
You seem like very good company.
Yeah, can you promote me? Congratulations, you have been promoted to a disciple. Alright. So, personality and willpower. So I need more willpower. Okay. Endurance and personality, okay. It's okay.
You seem like very good company.
Where did I put that?
Now, my friend,
Pleasure is all mine.
you have shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial cult. Veronius Nero, as a token of our appreciation, here is a little gift that may make your labors a little easier. And please remember, check your advancement in our ranks regularly. Yeah, I'm doing that. So he gave me what? A septim ring. Really? What does it do? Wow. 2,400 septims worth. That's something. Cast when used. Fortify attack. Fortify unarmored. Fortify blunt weapon. Fortify speechcraft. Now that's something. I like it. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. It's awesome. Great. Hello, my name is Kay and I am in charge of the volunteer shrine sergeants for the cult. Are you ready for the shrine sergeant assignment? Sure. Good. I could use a little help here. We treated a high elf named Cariel for a swamp fever, but we later discovered that while he was here, a rare chapel limeware bowl disappeared from our shrine. Will you find this Cariel and retrieve our bowl for us? The High Elves are a small, tight-knit community on Wardenfell. Try asking other High Elves if they know Cariel and where he lives. Okay. The bowl was a gift from a benefactor. It's a unique item, quite valuable, and it would be embarrassing if our benefactor were to visit and find it missing, I guess. He was a tall, dark-haired fellow with sharp features, but that description will fit a lot of High Elves. We were threatening him for swamp fever, so perhaps he lives along the coasts. When mud crabs sometimes carry disease. As I said, try asking around among High Elves. Okay. I believe there are several serving in the Hawkmoth Legion garrison here in Ebonheart. Yeah, I think I saw one. It was near the harbor. Okay, thank you. I try to do this. Ooh, you have something for sale? You're selling weapons? Okay. Nothing good though.